Hello everybody, welcome to the Celeb Scope channel. I want to talk about the girl group KATSEYE and talk about the trajectory of their career because it's looking very grim. Now, at first I thought KATSEYE had a lot of potential because they are super talented. They're great performers. And for those who don't know, KATSEYE is a global pop girl group that was created on this show called Pop Star Academy on Netflix, also called Dream Academy. And the labels Geffen and HYBE put them together. And they were kind of using this whole K-pop formula to form this group. And I do think this group was an experiment. I think they wanted to see how well a group like this would work in the West. And it's not like KATSEYE was so different from what we've seen before, but it's been a long time since we've had a popular girl group in the West. So, this group had a lot of potential, but unfortunately, I'm starting to see where it can crack. Now, KATSEYE, for one, hasn't really had a strong sound. I think their music is very subpar. You know, they do have some cute bops like Game Boy and Touch, but besides that, the music is just forgettable. Also, the group is starting to go through the classic girl group curse. Okay, anytime one of the members gets kicked out of a group or leaves the group, that is the beginning of the end. Okay, and so recently, KAT's team, their labels HYBE and Geffen, announced that one of the members named Manon is taking a hiatus. They said that she's taking a hiatus to focus on her health and well-being. Now, Manon came out and said that she's not leaving because of her health. She said her health is okay. She said, "I want you to hear this from me. I'm healthy. I'm okay and I'm taking care of myself. Thank you for checking in." Sometimes things unfold in ways we don't fully control. So, based off of her statement, it seems like it wasn't her choice to leave. She got kicked out. And some people are saying that she got kicked out because she did this short little film that may have not been authorized by the team. And also, it was said that she was going to be a guest judge on Germany's Next Top Model. So, because she tried to do something outside of the group, she may have gotten punished for it. This is all alleged, of course. And I don't see anything wrong with her doing side quests. I mean, if the group's schedule is clear, there's nothing wrong with her networking and finding other opportunities. But I do see how it could pose as a problem for the company and for the group because they don't want her to be bigger than the program. And I think the label already has issues with her because in the past, she has missed a handful of activities because she was either sick or injured. However, the company they're signed to, HYBE, doesn't really care about her health like that. They're trying to make money. And if the girls think about taking a break, then it will cost them. So, I think the company got tired of Man, and they might be using excuses to get rid of her. And we shall see if she does come back to the group. I don't know if maybe they announced that she was taking a hiatus to stir up drama and create publicity for their new music that's coming out. Who knows? And if that is the case, I do think it's odd that they would do that at Manon's expense. And they've done a lot of things at her expense to kind of paint her in a certain light. And I don't know what it is about these multiracial girl groups where the black girl always gets targeted or singled out. It's just weird. It's weird. And Manon even liked to post about it, too.
Why is it that whenever we have a sole black girl in a girl group, she is the victim and the most suffering? We saw it with Fifth Harmony and Normani. We saw it with Little Mix and Lee. Now we have it with Manon and KATSEYE. If you remember what Normani and Leanne went through during their times in the group and the internet vitriol, it was damn near traumatic for them and for the black girls that were supporting them.
She ain't lying either. It was bad for them, but it was especially bad for Normani considering that she is a dark-skinned monoracial black girl. She got even more racial bullying than anything I've ever seen, honestly. And I can't forget Not Ori Not from 3LW, who was bullied by her managers because she was darker skinned. Yeah, it's really a pattern. It really is a pattern. And Manon, even though she has certain privileges, she is still feeling the effects of being the only black girl in her group. And the news of her hiatus really caught wind everywhere to the point that other celebrities reacted to it. I mean, for one, SZA recently supported her in her comments and liked this video about Manon leaving.
This message is for HYBE. If Manon doesn't come back to KATSEYE and is due to some nefarious activities from management or she gets forced out for some reason, it's a wrap on KATSEYE for me.
Chloe Bailey reacted to it saying, "I'm sad about Manon." And also, Normani and Leanne followed Manon after the news came out. So, I'm pretty sure they've reached out to her and probably gave her some encouragement. But yeah, the industry is paying attention. And so, if she leaves, it's definitely going to turn off a lot of fans because she was one of the more popular members in the group. And people have been noticing that HYBE has been trying to push Manon out. An insider even told Duma that they've been trying to phase her out.
What I'm saying about Manon being kicked out and it's not her decision to leave KATSEYE. First, when Glossier did their billboard with KATSEYE, Manon wasn't there because she wasn't feeling good. Manon went the next day. They could have waited the next day to take the photo together. She's right there. She took the photo the next day. Manon wasn't feeling good during the Gabriella, it wasn't a music video, but it was the dancing shoot. They didn't include her, which they could have because it's not like she was sick. She was just injured.
We're on set for the Gabriella performance video, and you might see that I don't have an outfit on. It's very unfortunate, but I sprained my ankle.
Who was injured during the Game Boy music video? Laura. They still found a way to incorporate Laura in the music video. Why couldn't they have done that with Manon here? Okay, now time for the document. The top is listed confidential, internal use only about KATSEYE. So everything I said in my past video, it's up here, except if approved, the company will proceed. Final contract discussions, quiet internal exiting plan, controlled public announcement strategy, and transitioning to a 5-member group. I don't know about you, but they kind of already did this in the Glossier campaign. They really could have just waited the next day to do it. They are stewing up something. This hiatus is not Manon's decision. Apparently, Daniela's dad thought it was appropriate to comment about Manon potentially not being in KATSEYE anymore. This is what Daniela's dad said. The show must go on with or without a member. KATSEYE is bigger than one girl. Fans obviously did not like that because Manon is actually one of the favorites in KATSEYE. I don't think that he should really be talking about this. He should kind of just stay as a parent and not in the drama.
Daniela's father is messy. And it does make you kind of wonder if Daniela is over here telling him stuff because he kept going in. He said, "We need girls who can grind. KATSEYE is a powerhouse. The show must go on." Another person said that KATSEYE should remain as a 6-person group, but he responded and said, 5 is okay too. And he said, "Come back when you're ready to work." So he's basically alluding to Manon being lazy. And this is a narrative that Man has tried to debunk over and over again because she's not lazy. I mean, when you think about it, she's the only person in her group who had no experience with singing, dancing, or performing at all. She was just brought in the group to be the visual, but she worked hard to keep up with the other girls. I mean, you can't even tell that she's inexperienced because she has put the work in. So, I think it's unfair to call her lazy, but she clearly is not satisfying her label right now. So, they're sitting her out. But the question is, can the group last if Manon gets kicked out? Because honestly, when a member leaves, that's kind of a sign that maybe the group is not going to last much longer. I mean, we've seen it happen with Fifth Harmony when Camila Cabello left to be solo. We've seen it happen with Lil Mix when Jessie Nelson left to be solo. It even happened with One Direction when Zayn left the group. This is a pattern. When a member leaves, it's a sign that the group eventually will split, and I don't think their labels HYBE and Geffen really have long-term plans for KATSEYE. I think they were kind of using them as a tester to see what can work. And they're about to usher in a whole new girl group. So, it's going to get to a point where KATSEYE is no longer a priority, and they will eventually disband. And if they do eventually break up, I think they will manage. I mean, I could see some of the girls being solo stars, particularly Manon and Laura. Laura is kind of low-key the Beyoncé of the group in terms of just talent and overall popularity. Also, I do think the label has special plans for Yoon to go solo.
Yoon Chai from KATSEYE is allegedly not allowed to date anyone or be seen with anyone. The label owner has quote-unquote plans for her. And again, this is allegedly Yoon Chai from KATSEYE.
That blind item is a little weird, but I definitely see them preserving Yoon to be a solo star, especially in Asia. So, I don't really see KATSEYE really lasting much longer, but we shall see. We'll see how this whole thing blows over and how they handle this PR crisis. We'll see if Manon gets back in the group. But honestly, a lot of the damage has been done already.